Hello and welcome back to the farm. As you can see, we're now on $10,687. Yeah, I did a contract. It wasn't for a lot. It really wasn't. But it definitely helps. Alright, so I need to get this field sprayed with herbicide. Hopefully, I'm doing the right thing this time. Because we do have a bit of growth. We do have weeds in this field, as you can see. It is now late spring. So I am wanting to try and get some spring wheat in the ground. So basically just wheat. So I want to get that done. But I did have a look in the comments and it was a bit of a debate. Most people saying that they do spray all the field. So I'm going to spray the whole field. I have took the fence down whilst we're spraying this. It just, it makes life a lot easier. And I also had a brain fart before even starting this one with mods. I managed to get it sorted out, which was good, but it would have been bad. The amount of times I've so far, fingers crossed, uninstalled mods. Hopefully it won't happen again. I'm hoping anyway. You know, fingers crossed. But it is what it is. Well, last time, yeah, a bit of a fluke. We really was looking at getting a new sprayer anyway, which was this beautiful setup for our Massey Ferguson. And a quick update on the realistic roleplay series. Yes, it will be a realistic roleplay series on the farm that I have built. I was having a look around it, and there was just a couple of things that I just wasn't happy about. Did it look good? Yes, but I really wasn't happy with the overall result. And being on console, you really can't get things where you want them 9 times out of 10. So I completely rebuilt it all over again. Yeah, it took me a fair bit of time, but I've got it all rebuilt. So it's going to be a brand new farm, which I'm really happy about. Because like I said, I was going to do Stone Valley. But, you know, as soon as Stone Valley come out, you know, there was big hype about it. Everyone's going to be doing it. So I thought, you know what? I'll go on Hollandsfeld, something like that, and I built my own farm, which is awful. Why does that ground texture look different? Okay, slightly weird. But anyway, tell you what, considering I've almost gone around this field once already, not really using a lot of herbicide, which is, well, fantastic for me because we don't really have that much money. Just doing that contract, it did give us a little bit, not really a lot. As you can see, jumping from what we had just to 10,000, just over. Not a massive leap by any means, but definitely better than what we had. It definitely didn't help that the whole mod thing again. Me not looking, not really paying attention, and it really doesn't help that, you know, we have mods out that are similar to the in-game, or they basically just make the in-game ones better, and you don't know which one it is that you've got. Especially me, because obviously I've got the attention of a seagull with no eyes, which is never a good thing. So we'll get this sprayed. Hopefully we don't get that many weeds. I was reading the comments, you know, if you spray the whole field. Because I did notice that you spray the whole field, there are less chances of getting a big clump of weeds just popping the heads back up. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this beast gets it done. Because I really do want to look at getting some spring wheat in. Possibly in the field... Now I've got the fence off, I'm pretty unsure. I think it's that field there. I do want to... I'm going to have a look, because I'm not entirely sure now. Right, so we don't have anything in 63. So I think 63, I might put barley in there. So we've got barley there. We've got barley in 62. Wheat, barley. We could put some oats. Because you do get a swath from oats. Because the swath is the main thing that we're going to be wanting from that. Because this season we do really want to start... Come on, pull forward. There we go. We really want to start getting a hold of the whole pelletizer, starting to get that in motion, make money from that. What time is it already? It is 1:34. There are going to be times I'll switch it from ×1 to ×5, because from the comments saying that, you know, just constantly keeping it on ×5 with the fields we own and the small equipment that we have, it is going to be a bit of a struggle. Let's just lift that. There we go. It is going to be a bit of a struggle trying to get the fertilizer stages on the field and just trying to get all of our fields done, which, you know, I do agree with. So that's what we'll do. I really am happy though that they now have a Government and VCon DLC. Makes me happy because, like I say, if you know and you've been watching this series for a while, there is a VCon and Cleveland dealership near me. That's not their name, but you know, that's mainly what they deal in. Well, from what I've seen anyway. Alright, let's go this way. I'm hoping this does benefit the field, doing the whole thing rather than just the patches. And also, I did have comments about in the next Let's Play, let's do it where we really don't need to worry about money. Yeah, I do agree. The amount of Let's Plays I've done on this channel now, and I've basically had all old machinery, and I struggle from the start. I really do. But, you know, that's the whole aspect. I love the old machinery. There will... Well, I was going to say, please tell me that's sprayed. There will be some old machinery in the new Let's Play that does overtake this one when the time comes. But... just gotta wait to see if a map comes out that tickles Mr. P's fancy. Possibly there will be. I'm sure there will be. Let's get this. Just makes life a lot easier getting in and out, doing things in that field when you take the fence off. How's this looking? Looks like that could possibly do with a spray of fertilizer. But what is that? Was it looking a bit low? The whole back tank was hanging down. Right, so I have seen a new I don't know if it's a seeder or a planter. So I'm just gonna have a quick look because I am thinking about swapping out our John Deere planter. Where is it? Let's scroll all the way across. This is the planter that we, the seeder that we currently have, the John Deere 8350. But I'm not sure if the new Amazon one, this one here, 6 meter width, it is the same width. The only difference is it has a bigger tank, but it doesn't take up much of the road, which is fantastic. So we could possibly look at doing a couple of more contracts. Let's have a look to see when the best price again is to sell silage, because we do have all those silage bales. Second time in winter. Okay. So we've got a fair wait until we can sell the silage, which isn't too bad. We've got some wool. Do we have any milk from the cows? Let's have a quick look. Some manure. We've got manure. We've got slurry. We just don't have any milk. But I do think it takes a season, or should I say a year, for the cows to start producing milk. I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments. It's been a fair while. I have been really busy in real life, hence why there's been a bit of a gap between episodes. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm just trying to do what I can with the time I have. Oh, we've got a full pallet of wool there. That's fantastic. I will have to remember to get that moved. This last time was a proper brain fart. Got my John Deere 20 in there. Is it? I really do like that. Oh, beautiful. I did get a front weight put on it. Look how beautiful it looks. Nice. Right, so I want to get putting. I really do want to look at getting field 63 done, but we also have 74 down here. They are the only two fields that we've got left, but I am leaning towards getting corn put in 74 and possibly some soybean in 63. I'm not entirely sure, because the seasons we are running, it is simplified European seasons. So we don't really have to worry about when to plant. I did do that, so if the viewers yourselves wanted to see anything planted and it really wasn't the right season, due to the way this channel is run, it's run by you, you're able to plant what you want. So, right, there's my planter. Where's my... Oh, I love this John Deere. I absolutely love this John Deere. I think this and the Hulk have possibly got to be my favourite tractors so far. The Hulk, well, I think the Hulk's... Where's the Hulk? I think around here again. Oh, yeah, there it is, over there. So, what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna plant some... completely gone. I think I might plant some more corn in there, actually. I don't know, because we've only got the one field of corn, and that is 91. Could look at getting a good cornfield out of this. But I really do need a lot of straw swaths. Because we did have wheat originally in 63, so I think I might put oats in there, because you can get straw swath from oats. So that'll be 2 oat fields that we have. And over here, again, I think I might put wheat in this field, 74. I can't rightly remember what we had in there. So straw swath wise, we've got field 80, that is our wheat field. We're going to get straw from 73, which is our oat field. We're going to get straw from 72, that is barley. We're not going to be getting any straw from 91 or 52. There's sunflowers here and corn, along with 62, that's barley. We'll get a bit of straw from not really a lot from it, but it is what it is. Or could we plant corn in 63? No. What I think I will do, I'll put corn in 74 over here, just to give that a nice bit of rotation. And then over in 63, we're going to have another big field of oats, and then we'll get that sold. Hopefully, the price for oats is going to be pretty good by the time that field's ready to harvest, really. So, let's get set up, and let's get ready to rumble. We're going to get things set up, and... let's get some corn planted, I think. Okay, there's some flowers, let's change that. the corn. We are going to have to fill it up, so it is going to take a bit of money. It is a good job I did do that contract off screen. We're definitely going to be needing the money, and wow, this is filthy. I was going to give the clean before the start of the episode, but I really wasn't planning on using it. Open it up, fill it up with fertiliser. I do believe we've still got some seed around here. Yes, we do. Okay, that's filled up pretty quick. Right, so I'll see you over in field 74. We'll head over there and we'll get some corn in that field, because I really do want to get all of our fields pretty much done, so then we can just concentrate on everything else. Oh, it's going to be a tough one. See you over in the field at the minute. At the minute. Good work, Mr. Pete. Didn't take long for that train to pull in. See you all over there in a minute. So we're over at the field 74. I was thinking we could hire a worker to knock out most of this field, and then we could head on over and get, I'm trying to think the number of the field, 63 knocked out. But again, it's just the cost, because we are going to have to try and figure out a way of how we're going to make enough money to get a header to even be able to harvest the corn. And me so indecisive, not knowing what to put in this field. We've got corn in it now, so that's what it's going to be. So I'm just thinking, should we hire a worker and then we can head off and we can get 63 started? You know what, I think I will. There we go, you can crack on with that. Don't really hire workers. First time for everything. Is he going to get to the edge and then... yeah. Okay, so hopefully this worker does alright. I don't have to... you know, just drive in their field. Hopefully I don't have any issues. Fingers crossed, because I know I'm going to have to go around some of the headland, you know, with the way the workers are. That's just what it is. I'm just hoping it doesn't cost me too much. And wow, I think I'm paying for seed. I really don't want to be paying for seed. No. Oh, there we go. I was looking, I was like, wow, my money's going down real quick. That's paying for seed. There's seed in the thing. Use it. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go and get the Hulk. We're going to grab our John Deere seeder, and we're going to head over to field 63, because apparently Mr. P is just terrible with numbers and fields. And we're going to get that started. Yeah, even though I've said what I'm going to plant in it, I'm still unsure. But it'll possibly be oats or wheat. But we did already have wheat in it. We've already got 2 barley fields. So yeah, I think we'll just do oats. That... what are you doing, tractor? Okay. Weird. Right, so I'll see you over in the field 63. Hopefully, should I say, this worker does an alright job. Fingers crossed. It shouldn't be too bad. I know I will have to come around the headlands, but that's fine. So I'll see you over in field 63, and we'll try and get that knocked out, because it is late spring. I want to make sure that we've got enough time to start getting the farm prepared, because we're going to have to be looking at trying to earn some money, like I said, to get some form of equipment to be able to harvest the corn and the sunflower. So see you over in the field in a minute. So here we are, field 63. We're going to be putting oats in it, and I'm not using the tractor I thought I'd be using. This is what we're going to be using. Yeah, it's for a vineyard, but it's on our farm. It's got 75 horsepower. This only requires 60. Let's see if this little thing can do it. I was literally stood right near this tractor and I thought, you know what, let's try it. Why not? It's got enough horsepower. Hopefully it can do it. This looks filthy. Really needs a clean. Is that rust or is that dirt? Can't really tell. It doesn't matter. It works. It definitely needs a clean though, that's for sure. Right, so let's get the tractor set up. Let's get this seeder on. Hopefully this can do it. There are a couple of high spots here and there. Okay, so steady mile per hour wise, what are we doing? A steady 6. I tell you what, for that 6 mile an hour plant seeding, should I say, that's not a bad speed. And considering we're using a pretty small tractor, I'm really impressed. That's not bad at all. I'm really happy about that. I just hope that the worker in our other field is doing a good job. I did have to fill up with a little bit of fertilizer. In this, that cost us just over $100. Wow, picking up some speed there. There we go, around the corner. Between 7 and 10 going downhill, that's not too bad. It is going to struggle going up that hilly part just there, because if I remember rightly, I'm sure the Hulk did struggle a little bit going up there, and that's got 100 horsepower, so we'll soon find out. There is a little hilly part here. How will it do? 4. I can cope with 4. It's getting the job done. I can cope with that. So far. Wow, that train's definitely coming in real quick. Oh, brain fart central station, here we go. Right, but on another note, the farm I have built on our realistic series, it doesn't have a name. And our farm needs a name. So, I would like you in the comments section to try and think of a name for our farm. The one that makes me laugh the most will be the one that I pick. Try to come up with something funny, nothing vulgar or anything like that, because YouTube will give me a backhand. It'll be like a parent on a back when you've done something wrong. It's really bad. Don't really want that. That's why I don't really add music, because YouTube can be a little bit finicky. Sometimes you just don't know, and because of how small my channel is, and I literally just play this for the enjoyment of the game, do I want to risk getting a slap on the wrist by Mother YouTube? Not really. But it is what it is. Wow, 4 mile an hour, still going up that climb. That is really impressive for this little tractor, considering it is built for a vineyard. Not too bad. I'm just hoping that worker's not messing up. Let's just have a quick look. Are they still moving? They're down. Are they moving? Sometimes that map just really doesn't help. Sometimes you just gotta go on this one. Well, they seem to be doing alright at the minute. It's obvious they're just gonna miss this headland down here with the angle of the field. But so far, so good. If we just go across and then across again. Seems to be doing alright. Fingers crossed, we will go over there and check after he's finished, because as you say, he'll be finished before we are. He is using our beautiful little John Deere. Oh, looks like we're struggling to get a bit of traction. Oh, don't start struggling now. Oh, there we go. But so far, this little tractor is impressive. And I'm telling you, I still want to get that fence. Do we need it? No, we don't. But do I want it? Yes, I do. And how much is that fence? We really don't need it. It's just, I really like it and I want it. 15,000. I could always do a couple of contracts extra just to be able to afford it. because we are going to have to look at possibly doing contracts to be able to afford, like I say, some form of equipment just to be able to harvest the sunflowers. Alright, slow down, buddy. Not in a race. But so far, this little tractor really is impressing. Turning circle isn't that great, but still, it makes me happy. And like I say, you know, I don't... biggest equipment, smallest equipment, honestly, doesn't bother me at all. You know, I'm one of those ones, I'll sit, listen to my Spotify and just get a field planted. Doesn't matter how big it is, I just love some of the equipment. That's really good. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to have a little montage of this beautiful little tractor getting this field done. It's going to be nice because that will then be all of our fields. I'm going to have to look again, I'm sure it is all of our fields. 80 is done, 73, 72, 74 is being done by a worker, which is fantastic. 62 is done, 52, 91, 63 all done, which is brilliant. It's still late spring. We're going to have plenty of time to get other stuff done, get contracts, get that money built up. We have all these silage bales in the field. Even though it's not the best time to sell, you could always look at selling those just to get that money in, just to get set. Like I said, we do need that equipment, and we don't really want to be having a mad dash just to try and earn some money to be able to get it. So, montage time. I'll see you all in a little while. If I can keep a straight line. Nice. Okay, so I am back. As you can see, I'm in the John Deere from our worker. He's managed to get a fair amount done. If we have a look, pretty much most of it is done. They just ran out of seed, so we're going to go top this up, come back, and then crack on. I've managed to get a fair amount done in field 63 as well, which is fantastic. Want to try and get those two fields knocked out as quickly as possible, so we have enough time, like I said, to try and earn some money. And let's drive like a rebel just because we don't care. There we go. Put the indicator on so we did know I was turning, even though it was wrong. So, I'll see you all in a bit. I'll get this topped up with seed. I'll get it back over into field 74. And then, yeah, we'll crack on trying to get some oats put in 63. Don't need the map up. There we go, Mr. P. Oh, that's beautiful. Just love seeing the cows walk under there when he's driving along. So, see you all in a little while, when I've pretty much nearly got all of the field done with the oats. And then what we'll do is we'll come back over and we'll finish off what the worker couldn't do in the cornfield. See you all in a little while. So, welcome back, and yes, I pretty much think every time we come back from a little clip, I say so. Let's try and switch it up. As you can see, just a little area left, and I've got to say, this little tractor, it is absolutely slugging it down here. It is doing absolutely brilliant. I mean, I can't thank the modders enough for making these little tractors. I mean, I absolutely, if you watch these series that I make and these episodes, I love the old machinery and the small stuff. And this is just absolutely brilliant. Could do with a bit of a front weight. But other than that, Mr. P, you've missed the strip. Come on. But like I said, other than that, it does need a bit of traction on the front. And one thing I have noticed is if you're going uphill and you use the normal accelerate, it likes to go about 1 to 3 miles an hour like this. But if you put in a cruise control, it'll automatically get it up to speed, which kind of weird, but it saves my fingers. So that's the only negative I've seen so far, and obviously that is small compared to how brilliant this tractor is. I mean, I'm really happy with this thing. Really happy. I did a couple of minutes ago get a notification that the worker had, well, finished the field. I went over, had a look, and apparently he'd driven the rest of the field without planting, which I think is really strange. I did set it up as normal, you know, get the planter turned on, get it put down and everything, and it just didn't plant. Really weird. I don't know why it did that. So obviously that worker got a nice little payday, considering he didn't really plant anything and just drove the rest of the way. But that now should be field 63, yes, 63 finished, which is absolutely... Oh, he's actually done it this time, okay. We'll have to go over there and finish the headlands. But that is now field 63 completely done. Another oat field. Do we really need oats? Not really. Do we want the swath? Yes, we do, because we're going to be trying to have, you know, dip our fingers into the old pelletizing system just to make sure we've got enough straw. So hopefully we should now have plenty of straw for the palletizing, or the pelletizing. Confuses me every time. What's down there? Oh, nothing. Okay. Right, so we'll get this back to the farm. This is my field, I'm going to drive over it. So we're going to get this back to the farm, but I really am impressed with this little tractor. It has done absolutely brilliant. Like I say, going up little steep pieces, put in the cruise control and it does pretty much get up to speed. But if you're literally just using the R2, right trigger 2, just to drive, it does tend to struggle to get up to speed. But 16 mile an hour, planting a steady 7 to 9 mile an hour doing that field, going downhill, possibly hitting about 10 or 11. So got that field knocked out pretty quick using this little thing. I'm really impressed with this. I'm definitely looking forward to buying the Fendt. Yes, I'm going to buy it. Do I need it? Like I always say, no I don't. Do I want it? Yep. But that's the way it is, and I'm driving through these bushes. Get out of my way. Right, so we'll get this put where we normally do to get it wiped down. Get it wiped down. Basically pressure wash it. I don't know why I said wipe down. Brain fart, Mr. P. Come on. They need to be moved. Because of my brain fart buying liquid fertiliser rather than herbicide. Good going there, Mr. P. A great way to save money. I talk about saving money like it's a good thing, and there's me wanting to buy a tractor even though we don't need it. Well, it's what it is. Right, so you can be parked just there for now. Let's head on over. We'll get into this tractor over here. No, I don't want to reset it. I want to get in it. Okay, so... I missed the strip there. I wonder what happened there. Why did it miss that? Yeah, because right here is where it ran out of seed. I got it topped up, and for some reason it drove up there all the way, did all the field down to the bottom, said it had completed its task, but it didn't even seed. So that's kind of weird, but is what it is. But I really am impressed with this planter. yes, it's like I've said, it is not massive. It doesn't have a big width, but what it does have is a brilliant capacity of really not using that much fertilizer, which bonus for me, I would say, because I don't like spending money, but apparently with all the brain farts I've had so far, it's not exactly the greatest thing to say, is it? Right, so let's just cut down here, get this headland done. I'll possibly have to make one more pass, which I'll do, it's fine. We're not really going to run out of fertiliser that quick. I did top up the fertiliser as well. I think after doing this field, it did only get down to like, I think it was like 60 odd %, maybe even 50 odd. But that really isn't bad considering the size of this field and the size of this little planter. Very, very impressive. Right. Clear my throat like I'm going to say something important. Alright, so down we go. Get this down. Get the last little strip down here done. And that will be all of our fields done. And it is only late spring. That's definitely going to give us a strong foothold now to try and get some money built up. Because we're going to need a way to try and harvest this corn and the sunflowers. That's one thing we're definitely going to have to push for. What's that mark on the field over there? Nice to have a look at that. I love this track. This has got to be, this and the Dutswa, the Hulk. Well, the Hulk, we've called it. It's got to be my favourite tractors. They really have. What's this? Why does that look different to everywhere else? Very weird. Why does that look different? Let's get those off. There's a piece up there. Does that mean it missed it? So let's go on the build tool. That's just going to be far easier. So if we zoom over, should be over here. Can't really see the area. So I didn't miss planting it. Oh. Okay, well that is really just weird. But that is those wheels those wheels really spinning. Right, so that is all of our fields done. Like I said, that is brilliant. I think being able to put time down to give us enough time to get the fields planted, to get the fields fertilised and everything was a good call by you in the comments. So once again, thank you. I do want to say a big thank you to everybody that subscribed to the channel. No matter when you subscribed, thank you very much. It really does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate everybody that takes the time to watch the content and comment. It means a lot, and believe me, when the new Let's Play and the new Survival series comes out, I'm still gonna have so many brain farts, it's unbelievable. You wouldn't have thought it would have been possible for the human mind. $601. Wow. Oh. Worker, you cost me a fortune. Good job. Good job, I really did do that contract. I wish I'd recorded it now or just took a screenshot, but for some reason that train pulled in again and I didn't. But we're now going to have plenty of time to worry about money. We can always help other farmers. Plus we are going to have to worry now about fertiliser, because we are back down again on money, which for me, we're used to it. If you watch these series and watch me, we're always skint. You're lucky if we can afford a bag of crisps and a bottle of pop. So, fantastic start. But that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you did enjoy it, and I'm really happy with this beautiful little soundtrack there. 75 horsepower, pulling a 60 horsepower requirement John Deere Cedar. It definitely did the job. So if you need a little track... Has that bomb moved? Wait a minute. Could have sworn that bar's moved. Could have sworn that bar's moved. I'm sure it used to be up here. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, that is it for this episode. I'm really impressed with that tractor. If ever you need a little tractor on your farm just to do the odd little jobs, you definitely want to be looking at this thing. It is a very, very good little tractor. But as always, if you did enjoy this episode, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and as well, if you did enjoy this episode, you can come over here, you can help wash these tractors. I'll sit inside and I'll make you a drink. Sounds fair? Till then, I'll see you all real soon here on the Valley, the Old Farm.